ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Rich Hill. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner.
For Philadelphia, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the pitch. In for a strike, and away we go this afternoon. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Now 1-1. And that's too high.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. It's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Ball one low. And that's in for a strike. Out to center. Reynolds gets under it. And he makes the catch. Out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Brandon Jordan.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
Justin Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Kicks and deals. That's through there for a strike. Curveball drops in for a strike. The 1-2. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Two now. Good eye right there. Brandon Jordan on deck for the Phils. So now 3-2. Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So, man aboard. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Jordan. There's the strike. The pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-2 now.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Back to first, and again he's back safely. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Struck him out. Out number 3. So they strand a pair. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And here it comes. Ball 1 there. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. That one at the knees for a strike. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. High in the air, out to right. And there's one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That one missed. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 2-1. And strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Three-two now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Ryan Reynolds here. That one's in there, 0-1. And he deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And downstairs.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Scoreless after 1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The left fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Hill back to work. And ball 1. And the pitch. There's a strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Whips it across, and a quick out, number one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Bryce Harper stands in here, takes ball one low. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. No score here in the second. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the top of the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That one ran inside, almost got him. Runner at second here, one gone. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. And misses inside. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One out, runner at second. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's to third. Hayes to first. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ouch.
Perfect.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one
Now
might
batting,
sting for a
third
bit,
baseman,
but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boo. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike. The next pitch misses. And the count even 1-1. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead.
It ain't no surprise, a full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no compromise.
Back here at the ballpark, here's O'Neill Cruz. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. And delivers outside. This one popped up. Stop under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jack Sawinski. Had the day off yesterday. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-1. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Righty delivers. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail here 1-0. Back here at PNC Park. And now Justin Crawford. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level an impact player.
First pitch, and he just misses. Crawford, just 19 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
Stepping in, Brandon Jordan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one missing low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That clips the corner. Misses inside. 3 balls and a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch out, but no action. Hoskins hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Kicks and fires. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing. Went around. And the count is 0-2. And now 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now the lefty. Late swing, foul to the left. Here comes a pitch. Rolled over to third. Hayes to first, and he beats it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but
Now batting.
very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Doubled in his first AB. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Realmuto goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. The pitch. Center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now Rodolfo Castro. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Down. There's a strike. And now it's filled up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Now the 0-1. And that's outside.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, you know, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's Kevin Plawecki. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. In the dirt. Real Muto gathers, throws to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it, I'm always gonna get it, even if it's...
And welcome back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Activity in the bullpen. Harleen Garcia loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Oviedo getting loose as well. And the 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. stop. Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Trey Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitch misses there. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. That's out to center field. Reynolds calls it in, 2 away.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
1-1.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead at 3-0.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren. I kept it all smiles like Preston when they pressed in with their questions.
Back here in Pittsburgh, now batting Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. Nola back to work.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knee.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So now here's the DH, Connor Joe. And that one almost got him. Liner, base hit.
The center fielder, number 10.
So up next, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a
2
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to short and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, and 1 now. And it's fouled away. This one in the dirt. To first. Inning over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Harleen Garcia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 66.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. And a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that one off the outside edge. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Brandon Jordan now at the plate. That misses, and that is ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count even at one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one hammered. Way back there. Out of here. His 27th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Next to hit, Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. At the belt and fires.
2. 0-2.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Johan Oviedo.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. First offering, and it just misses.
0-1, no strike.
And a strike in there. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Bryce Harper. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And the right-hander deals. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
JT Realmuto steps in, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next offering misses. 2-0.
No thanks.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Real Muto started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, G-Man Choi.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crawford under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman.
Next to hit, Rodolfo Castro. Grounded out his first time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Crawford makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. And downstairs. The pitch. In the air, left field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Bryson Stott.
The second baseman.
Oviedo, the tall righty, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That's towards center. Base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here's Turner now. First pitch just misses.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. that one down the line. Fires to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. Oviedo keeping him close. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check on the runner, and Turner's back in. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed. And now 3-1. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2. Grounder might be 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 6 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Kevin Plawecki. Nola back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
So the batting order turns over. Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
And now the DH, Connor Joe. 1 for 2. Joe measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to Hoskins. Play made. That ends the inning. Pirates leave one. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Chase DeYoung gets the ball now.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
For the Pirates, number 37, Chase DeYoung.
And now it's going to be Justin Crawford. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. There's a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Colin Holderman up and throwing.